Hey, I'm George Henry White IV. Pleased to meet you. Or see you again. Well, you seeing me again. I haven't slept. It's 6:54 a.m., August 15th. For a lot of people, that date is meaningless, but to some who are my friends, or just general people who are in school, but to those who are my friends from A-Tech, you know that we only have 10 days until school. 10. 10 days. Until summer is over, until we're back in school, and until, well, the people from my class are seniors. We're going to be seniors. This is going to be our last year in high school. We've been through 4. This is our last. Our last year as kids before responsibilities and real life mumbo jumbo. Well, a lot of people are kind of terrified that we're going to have to go into the workforce, college, or whatever, but honestly, I'm excited. Half of us are going to go to college. The other half, we're going to start working. Or in college. Like working in college. Sounds like a lot of work. But what I'm trying to say is we're going to be adults. And that's exciting to me. We're going to basically be challenged by things we never thought we'd be challenged by, and we're going to change. A lot of people are afraid of change, and I don't like that. Basically, I want to say here that change is inevitable. We change every day. We change basically every second almost. Our mindset is never the same as it was at any point in time ever. Maybe on a certain subject it is, but altogether, us as a person is never the same as it was in the past. And you can look at that just as a kid. You never thought that you would like the things that you like now as a kid, and you do. Hell, I didn't even like strawberries, and now they're pretty good, actually. Like, I mean, I despise strawberries. Now they're like the best thing ever. And who knows, maybe I'll like sushi one day. Sounds nice, right? The only thing that I'm scared of growing up is that I'll lose myself. I don't want to do that. I want to keep George George. I want to stay in the situation where I know myself and I can talk to myself. Yeah. Losing yourself to either your job or a hobby or someone else, it doesn't really sound right to me. Sure, you can fall in love with somebody, but you don't have to lose yourself to them. You can still basically be yourself, and you can make the other person feel good, and they make you feel good. You two would be together. So you two would be one being, but you're still separate beings. Just like at a workplace, you don't need to completely devote yourself to a workplace. You're still a human being who has his own personal life and his own things to do at home. There's not things that you should commit yourself to entirely unless you are entirely sure that you won't lose yourself to. There's a lot of people who I know who don't know themselves anymore, and I've seen them become very generic and just not really who they were. I almost lost myself once. That was something else. A friend of mine reminded me that I'm still George, and I'd like to thank them. I'm not gonna say who it is, because that's weird, yo. But they reminded me that I was George and that I was my own person, and that, hey, anyone else who says something doesn't really, well, anything negative. Basically, what happened was, there was a point where I was like really sad about something. I don't know, it was really stupid, but I learned one very important thing. There's a thing called a buffomentary of incredulity. It's from a song, but nobody really knows what it is. So I'm here to explain that term. A buffomentary is if you surround yourself with something abstract, And incredulity is basically another word for incredulous or incredible. Like Superman is incredible. So if you're surrounding yourself with incredible things, you're basically saying, hey, all these negative things that you're saying, it's not going to affect me. Because I already know that I'm me, that I'm pretty cool. So I want you all to do the same. Wow, this got really inspirational really fast. God, this is really generic too. Anyways, new videos coming soon. Yeah. Creepy smile.